Hello, my name is Paul Brookins, and I am here with the Galactic Gamers as we work on the Galactic Initiative. My role in the group is to come up with the concept of the startup, the rules, and the ebb and flow of the game, and to refine it as much as possible. This first document will become a living document where you will see the culmination of our ideas spanning from card types and descriptions, as well as rules, to basic art designs. This document is very important, at least to me, because this will influence how all other work is done for this game. I ended up working roughly 6 hours on writing and refining this document to make sure I got all of the ideas that I could from my teammates and putting them on to this document. This was done on Monday. The second document is the game startup and rules. This one took a little more time and some research. What I ended up doing is loading up Tabletop Simulator and reading a bunch of game rules, paying close attention to the wording of the games. This was interesting because of how even the smallest details can be misinterpreted, and which would lead up to the game being either played wrong or started up wrong, and making it so it's not as fun in total. I pushed this document out on Tuesday night and asked for my teammates' feedback just so I could make sure that people knew where I was with my sprint goals. Again, 6 to 7 hours of total work. Uh, I had a lot of grammar mistakes that needed to be corrected, as well as fleshing out better details from the first document. This third document is just a little bit of backstory to the game so people would have context of who you are playing as and who we are fighting against. The fourth asset that I was working on this week is actually a basic table set up on Tabletop Simulator. I did this of my own accord because it will be easier to see the game function and balance the cards within the game, as well as change rules when we have a physical representation in front of us. It is my hope by the end of this course to have all of the art assets loaded up and to have a fully functioning board. That is all that I have worked on this week, ending up for roughly 18 to 20-ish hours. A lot of typing and a lot of me going to YouTube videos to figure out how to actually upload assets and so on into the table. Probably the longest part of this table was I was tabbing in between the document and the game to get the basic descriptions of all of the cards and card ideas. Each of these each of these infinity bags contains certain cards, and I made it this way in particular because I want to be able to spawn in as many cards as I want of that particular type and be able to construct our player decks properly and see how many cards we want to be able to have on the board at any given time. One additional note is I did end up putting in the startup and rules. So that is what I have worked on this week. And this is Paul Borkins with the Galactic Gamers, signing off.